In this video, I decided to start FIFA 22 Ultimate Team from scratch. And boys, before I started, what I decided to do was get all my players that were in my starting lineups and put them into some SBCs. In this example, I was putting a lot of fodder and my hour into an SBC. And so did I put all these players in this SBC. So I decided to start straight from scratch, and make sure you watch a long way because you got a long journey ahead of you. This video did require a lot of trading to grind and get back up to the good teams, so be sure to like and make sure you watch the whole series. Without further ado, let's get straight into this video of episode 1. Starting with a blank team was going to be tough, but I did have 100k. With the fodder and with the coins, I was able to do a Serie A touch player in which I got Juan Cuadrado. What a card! Along with this, I was getting fodder left, right and centre. I mean, from this 81 times 3 attackers pack, we got ourselves a cheeky little, yes, Luis Suarez 88 rated. With all this fodder, I was able to get the Frank Kessie SBC. This was a squad I ended up submitting. As you guys can see, I did use way more fodder than I should have, but that was just so I didn't get tempted into using my old players. So, we got Kessie and Cuadrado. After doing these two players, this is when the trading really began. So I had a little bit of coins. What I was doing was mainly gold rare bidding. That is not how many coins I had when I started doing this, by the way. But this was one of the first methods that I used when I was on a real low. Because by the time I was doing this, Ultimate Team of Season player picks had just dropped. And there were plenty of gold rare cards going for a lot more than I was bidding them for. So I was listing them up for more. Along with these filters, I use a footbin method in which you go to the footbin and you basically look at the market. Now, after you go to the market, you want to see top up players and choose a player in your budget. For example, Henderson was in my budget, but at the time I was playing, I got a really cheeky deal on Indeed. He was in my budget at 7.6k. What this means is I could snipe him for the coins below tax and get a good profit on him. So as you guys can see, I was sniping Indeed. He was 7.6k for a lot cheaper than he was going for, mainly because that's the filter done and dusted. That was basically it for that filter. Now guys, if you have watched my videos before, you know that I work my way up from bronze trading to silver and do a lot more different methods of trading. So guys, if you check out my latest video, you'll be able to see all these methods for free, and you guys can do the exact same method to make a lot more coins. So guys, after I did use a lot of these methods, such as the bronze method, silver method, gold common, and even I went up to the extent where I was doing some gold rare bidding. So basically what this does is it really helped me gain my coins, and after I did, I was able to make a slight team. After obviously playing some games and doing some challenges, I obviously was able to trade and make a lot more coins, working my way up really, which really helped. Now boys, I did ended up playing a lot more games than I should have, but boys, these are just some of the highlights. A cheeky little McGee spin with Dybala, and yes, I will show the team that I was using for these goals, but obviously it wasn't a great team, but it did the job. So these are some of the highlights. As I said, as when I was playing, I scored some absolute screamers with this team. It's just really fun after you restart, you know, you can score some screamers. That was a goal with Correa, flew into the top corner of that net. But basically, this was probably one of my most favourite goals, mainly because of how smooth everything was. He got past Van Dijk, had to get past, and that was Van Dijk, he got past Varane before. Ronaldo chop, Martinez slides it in. So
In
boys,
just 1 or 2 days after
one,
completing episode 1, this was how my team was looking. Leave below any suggestions on how to make the team better.
But yeah, it's pretty much the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for part 2. Bye.